Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's me, Mr. Cameraman, and today I'm going to be giving my predictions for the Flash Fan Series Season 3. Alrighty, so I have a few predictions for it, a few things I'm worried about, a few things I want to quickly talk about, and yeah, I just kind of want to talk about it before the season begins on March 9th. This is just going to be kind of a video predictions, not anything crazy. Yeah, let's just jump right into it. So, I really enjoyed everything that Crimson has put out to this date. I enjoyed the Flash Fan Series Season 1 and 2, and I liked Constantine. I'm excited to see what they have in the following year. I have my thoughts on Green Arrow, New Dawn Fades. I think it's an interesting idea. I will say the promotion for it is not great at this point, but I am excited to see what they do with the promotion in the future. As for specifically the Flash Fan Series Season 3, I have a few thoughts on it. I will say that the Flash Fan Series Season 1 and 2 were very similar. They had very little side characters, especially in Season 2. I'm going to really talk about Season 2 in this. But it really had very few side characters. And the side characters didn't do much. So it felt very much that there were so many scenes of Barry just talking to himself. And I said in one of my past videos, I really wish in Season 3 there was a lot of side characters. However, I'm now worried that there's too many side characters. Because if you watch the promotion for it, we have Flash. We also have Arrow. Fine. Arrow I'm excited for. Then we have Batman, Ralph Dibny, Stargirl, Bruce Wayne. Wait. Arrow, Flash, Bruce Wayne, Stargirl, Ralph Dibny. I may have said Bruce Wayne twice, maybe. I don't know what happened. Point being, there's a lot of side characters. And I will say that definitely does worry me a lot. Because I was very excited for Season 2 because of how good Savitar looked. However, if we look at what happened if we look at the promotion for Season 3, it doesn't feel like they're promoting Savitar, Reverse Flash, and yeah, those characters much. That doesn't seem like that's really what I feel like the whole purpose of the season that they were building up to was that it was Savitar and Reverse Flash being the huge villain team. But it also doesn't, it seems like the majority of the promotion is focused on Bruce Wayne and Arrow, and not even on Barry or the villains. And I do want there to be side characters, but I want them to be able to balance side characters with the villains. And I'm very excited to see Arrow in it. Arrow, I think, is going to be incredible because I don't know what's going to happen with New Dawn Fate specifically, but I think the actor who plays Green Arrow is very good and fits the part very well. But I don't know how Stargirl is. Bruce Wayne, I'm probably going to enjoy, but another thing I'm worried about is if we look at how this season is going to be formatted. Episodes 1 and 2 are going to be pretty good. I'm going to be honest, I'm very excited for those. However, Episode 3 is experimental. And I will say, they did bring back Zoom in the last season, I think. I may be wrong, but I think they brought them back in Season 2. So I think there has to be a good reason for them to bring Zoom back in Season 3. I could be wrong. They may not have brought them back in Season 2. I swear I remember them sometime through it. But I could be wrong. But I really hope that they can really sell me on Zoom coming back, and there being a reason for Zoom to come back in the Shadowlands episode. And I am very excited for the Shadowlands episode, but I don't know how they're going to do it. And probably the thing that worries me most is they are hyping up this 2-part season, specifically because there's a huge episode 4. And I was very excited to see episode 4. And then the title is, I think, at least, Batman vs. Arrow. And the issue I have with that is the fact that that means that the biggest episode of the season isn't even focused on the main villains. The biggest episode of the season is probably going to be the Golden Cobra episode with Flash and with Green Arrow and Batman in the limelight. And I don't know if that's been shown in the trailers. I don't know how much of the season's been shown in the trailers. But I will say that worries me that that's it. Because they've not spoken at all about year 1 or what's it called? Run, Barry, Run, or just Run? Whatever episode 6 is called. They haven't spoken much about that. They're very much focused on episode 4 being huge. And I am excited to see episode 4. Yes, I am. But I also don't want this season to become the side characters season. Kind of like how The Flash got so many side characters in season 3, I believe. Or season 4. There was one season that they got a lot of new side... Or Arrow season 5 even, when they got so many new side characters. Well, they did focus on the main villain. But, like, there was a season of The Flash where they got so many side characters that it took the focus off the main villain. And I really hope that in this season, it is still focused on Savitar and Reverse Flash, because they are still incredible villains. And not fully on Arrow, Batman. Because I really do like Arrow. And I love all the characters they're bringing in. But I hope that they can balance them. If Arrow takes a center stage, I'm happy with that. But I don't need 5 characters fighting to be the main side character. That's not what I want. And they have a strong side character in Ralph, but I don't know how much they're really going to do with him. But yeah, besides that, let's get into my actual predictions for Season 3. So this season, I'm going to quickly load up on another device. Let me see if I'm able to. If I'm not able to, I'm going to try to scratch my memory for what the other episodes are called in this season. But I do want to try to see if I can find... They do post a lot on their community page. Let's see, can I find any community post that has, like, the episode titles? I swear they posted it. I know this. Okay, so I'm already a month back. Is this it? Okay, The Vigilantes episode 1. I'm excited to see this episode because I hope that episode 1 is when we get Arrow, and this is the Arrow... I hope that we get in this episode Savitar and Reverse Flash fighting Barry, and this is when Arrow and Flash meet. That's what I hope for, and that's what I think we're going to see. In Double Vision being the second episode, I really do hope in this episode that we get to see something very different than we've ever seen before. But I really hope in this episode is kind of like nothing crazy. I really want this to be Barry and Green Arrow training, and then also maybe a fight with Reverse Flash and Savitar. Shadowlands, I don't have many predictions for, I'll say. I am excited for it. I'm very excited to see what they're going to do. And I hope that they have a reason to do it as well. I don't want them just to be experimenting to experiment. But if they have a good reason to make this Shadowlands episode and they pull it off, it's going to be an incredible episode. Episode 4, Batman vs. Arrow. I'm excited to see this one, I will say. This episode does look very good, and I know they're putting a lot of effort in it. And even though I've said some negative things about it, I'm still so excited for it. Like, I'm so excited to see what they do with this episode. Episode 5, Year 1. I'm guessing that they're going to have Barry go back in time in this episode. Like, really go back to the start, to the beginning of Season 1, and really make this season. What I'm guessing is going to happen is because Reverse Flash and Savitar are the main villains of the season, that they're going to have the end of this season be like, the first 3 seasons are like a chapter, and then Season 4 is really going to be like a restart for it. And that's definitely the way they're promoting it, because Season 1 led very much into Season 2, and Season 2 and 3 are kind of like a 2-part season. So I am excited to see if Season 4 is kind of like a restart for it. But I think it would be very interesting if Episode 5 is really like going back and trying to figure out how they can defeat both. And Episode 6 run, I don't have many predictions for it at this point, but I'm guessing that's probably just going to be a pretty awesome finale. They've done well on their finales in the past, and I'm excited to see what they do with it here. But overall, yeah, I'm very excited to see what they do with this. I'm very excited for this season, even more than Season 2 and 1. This season really just looks incredible, and I'm so excited to see what they do with it. And yeah, I do have things to say. I just don't know how much there really is to be said up until the episodes begin to release. But besides that, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.